Welcome one and all to Ipswich Kart Club. It is time for the final of the Tag 125 Heavies. And he started at the back at the beginning of the day, and he virtually made his way through to the front at the end of every race. But now he's going to start from the pole. Brendan Nelson, the Australian champion, will start from the front. Alongside him, Clem O'Mara. Second row, Rudy Farkas and Chris Williams. On the next row, Shay Mays. And it looks like Ben. Is that Ben? Oh, it's Benny Edwards, is it? Or am I missing one? Who am I missing? I know Ben Jenkinson's there, so I know that I've got somebody missing. We'll find out when they get going. Do we go? Green light racing! Yes, they do. And Nelson gets the whole shot, just as expected. He breezes through to the lead of this race. And now, can he hold on right to the bitter end? Clem O'Mara has slotted in behind him. Chris Williams slotted into third. Right behind Chris Williams, Rudy Farkas has gone up to fourth. Good old Rudy giving it some jangle. Behind Rudy, it is that number 10 of Ben Rogers. What has happened to Shay Mays? At the beginning of the day, he was on fire. Now he's got no pace whatsoever in that kart. He has a big, big drama on his hands for the rest of this race. That is not good news. I don't know why, but he is coasting. Meanwhile, out front, Nelson holds the lead. And Clem O'Mara, he's going to take it to him as hard as he can. Good old Benny Jenkinson still blasting round in the 17. Just watch for the tyre walls, because if he hits them, you'll hear it in Ipswich. He'll hit them that hard. The big man Benny, the Michelin man, when he hits the tyres, they stay hit. I can tell you now. On he goes though, but the leaders already into Howard's, and Brendan Nelson's flying. That's going to get some lap times in this time round. Clem O'Mara though, not letting him out of his sight. Through Freem, onto Global Hub they go. Now they're heading to DPE Superstore, back towards us. Into the flip-flop they go. Into Electro. And now they're heading to RHQ, and still Clem O'Mara doing his best to stay right with him. Clem O'Mara not getting dropped just yet. Who saved the tyres till last? Who has the best tyres? Remember, Brendan Nelson, he's been coming through that pack at an extraordinary rate of knots all day long. Could he have cooked his tyres? We're going to find out in around about 8 laps time and see if Clem O'Mara can stay with him. On they go, through Freem, onto Global Hub. Then they'll head through DPE, back towards us, through the flip-flop. Goes Nelson, O'Mara, Williams, Farkas. Then it's Edwards goes through. Then it'll be Rogers goes through. Jenkins is going to come out. And I've got Shay Mays now as a did not start. So Ben Jenkinson continues on. And even though I saw Shay Mays, he's down to a DNS, unfortunately. So whatever that drama is, I'm thinking it was terminal. On we go though, back with the leaders, and still Brendan Nelson leads the race at a 49.744 to Brendan. Over the start-finish line he goes. 3 laps down, plenty left. Well, I'm thinking he is not going to be caught. Clem O'Mara's getting dropped slowly. The differential in the times, it's at least 0.1, sometimes 0.2. He's got to reverse that if he wants to stay with him. Williams goes through. Farkas goes through. Then Benny Edwards goes through, followed by that number 10. Your man still going, Benny Rogers. And down the back straight they all head. Whilst in through, Howard's has already gone the leader. Brendan Nelson comes past the tower, holding the lead. Through he goes into Global Hub. Now they head back to TPE. Into One Fix Plumbing, the flip-flop. Through Intimidator, onto Electro they go. Now into RHQ. And still Clem O'Mara can't stay with him. O'Mara's driving the wheels off that 67 kart. But Brendan Nelson, Australian champion, remember, he is just breezing away, lap by lap. Through goes Benny Rogers. Where's Benny Jenkinson? I've lost Ben, where's he gone? Think he's pulled off, has he? I think he has. I think Jenkinson's pulled off. But meanwhile, there is no stopping the flying Brendan Nelson. Here he is ragging that thing. O'Mara, Williams, Farkas, Rudy Farkas, the Midlander, doing his best in the new suit to hang on to the front three. Up he comes into Patrice's. Right, Patrice's and down towards DTE. Through goes Benny Rogers. Now he's into DT as Farkas onto the back straight. Starts to get it down and get his head down and see if he can punch up to those front three. He would love a podium. Through he goes, through the sweeper now. Now he's over the start-finish line and into Freem Lubricants. Round through Global Hub he goes. Now they're into DPE as Nelson goes through. Clem O'Mara goes through. Williams goes through. Farkas goes through. We'll stay here in the flip-flop as Benny Edwards goes through. And then the last remaining driver, Benny Rogers. He blasts through. And it's all too late for Clem O'Mara, I think. I'm not thinking he's going to catch that flying number one kart in front of him. He's number one for good reason. He is a very, very fast driver. And round he comes in to Freem Lubricants to complete 7 laps. That's 8 laps down now. Just 4 to go for the flying Brendan Nelson. No stopping him. The FA kart's on rails. Nelson's got the lines right. He's got the setup right. There's no stopping him. A miracle it would have to be for O'Mara to catch him. But Clem won't give up. Down they go to DTE. Another lap in the bank after this. Long back straight it'll be. Into Howard's they go now. And it's all spaced out. The commentators curse. The nightmare. What do? Start talking about the weather as Nelson comes through in the lead. And it's a huge lead. Through they go, through Freem and Global Hub. 1.222 is the gap from Nelson to Clem O'Mara. Williams holds third still. Farkas still trying in fourth. Then it's Edwards and Rogers as they all come up to Patrice's. This will be 10 laps down, 2 to go after this one. As they head down to DTE one more time. Back they will come then, back up towards us. The sun's very low. We'll get through this day without floodlights, I'm sure. And what a day it's been. Now, am I hearing dramas? I've got a drama! Huge drama! Oh my goodness! Just when you didn't think it could get any more drama, Brendan Nelson has an issue with the kart. That is an exhaust problem, and you're going to hear the loudest FA kart you've ever heard, and he's going to let Clem O'Mara through. Oh, disaster! He's had to let him through. Everybody else is going to come as well. Oh, an absolute disaster. He may have to park it. He doesn't want to blow it. And that's going to put Rudy Farkas up onto the podium. Farkas up to third. Clem O'Mara, the new leader, is going to start the last lap right now. Just when you didn't think you could have any more dramas. Why has he got in? What are they doing? Keep going, don't stop. Keep going. Oh, yes, Farkas is going. Farkas is going to get a win. Oh, dear me. Oh, boy, that is a white flag. And Rudy Farkas, he is about to get a win. Oh, my goodness. Checkered flag awaits. They will be distraught. Guess who's going to be third? It's going to be your man, Benny Rogers. Oh, my goodness. I have never seen anything like it. Well, I have, but not for a while. Goodness me. Oh, my goodness. This is very, very big news. And if Rudy Farkas doesn't give us a fist pump, there is something wrong. Round he comes, and it is a win for Rudy Farkas. He doesn't know. He has no clue that he's just won. Edwards gets second, and it will be your man, Benny Rogers, who gets third. Oh my goodness. Wow.